It's the Know Nothing Sports Podcast with Brandon and Kyle.
They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Do you understand that?
It's showtime.
Oh, yeah. Back in the Know Nothing Sports Garage Studio. Hello, Brandon and Kyle. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Know Nothing Sports, X, the Everything app. You are the news now.
You are the news now.
TikTok, also brand new. Not too brand new, week old. Know Nothing Sports, you guessed it. DraftKings, betting groups, socials, easy to find. Search us. What's that search again? Know Nothing Sports, you got it. Don't forget to rate us. 5 stars. Shit on us all over in the comments. We'll read them on air.
5-star shitters.
No new ones today, but don't forget, do it anywhere you can. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook. Read them on air. Brings me to our next. Where are we at right now? Where you're watching us on video, live and in color on YouTube. What is it? No, Nothing Sports.
Yes.
You guessed it.
It is one view, and it says it was uploaded at 6 a.m. this morning.
That's
Got
right.
a couple more than that.
We do. We got a shitload of shorts views.
Yeah, we did.
A ton of shorts views. Today we're
TikTok's
previewing.
blowing up too. We've got several videos of over 1,000, which is good for a page that only has 82 followers. Maybe you could help us out with that. Get us
Yep.
over the 100
Share
mark.
us, spread it around so we can monetize
Yeah,
this thing.
couple
We're getting
good
there.
ones.
We're getting towards monetization audio. Video,
Uh-oh.
we need you to
Yeah.
step up a
Come
little
on.
bit. Today we're previewing the Sweet 16. Separating the men from the boys, baby. We got an interview with Barry and his game-picking dog, Cujo, out there in SEC country. Kyle
yeah.
says he didn't know that.
Had no idea. Found this dog on TikTok, and I was just watching him make all these pics. I was like, hey, that hit. That hit. That one hit too.
He's
And,
killing it.
And I reached out to him, and he sent me, I said, what number can I call you on? I looked at it, and Jericho was back home. He's
Yep.
in Arkansas, so.
Some people are saying the dog also has an SEC bias.
Oh,
Some
man.
people are
Here
not.
we go.
We don't know. Also, what's back today? Baseball. Oh, I won't do it. I won't do it. I was going to hit some licensed music.
No, you can't do it. We'll
can't
get
do
banned in Russia again.
YouTube gets pissed at us for
You
that.
want to end up in a gulag? That's how you end up in a gulag. You use YouTube and promote your music there.
Mm-hmm.
Russia bans you.
Well, I've seen Rambo 3. I'm your worst nightmare. Baseball back on Netflix. That's right. Opening day, one game, Yankees, Giants in San Francisco on Netflix. You know there's just some poor old SOB in the Bronx trying to watch it on Yes.
Can you blame him?
No.
I mean, to watch all your team's NFL games, it costs like $1,000 a year. You got to buy Sunday ticket. You have to have Netflix. You have to have Prime. You have to have Peacock. I
Yes.
feel like we're missing one.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Really. Well, Netflix, Apple
And then
TV.
you have to have like regular cable or whatever just to watch your local game.
Well, Apple TV has games too on Saturdays, so that'll black you out. But you know there's some poor old dude who just wants to catch the Bronx Bombers on the Yes Network. Also, did you know, I found this out like 2 days ago. So, like if you want to watch air, we're Big Ten guy, SEC guy, we're from Colorado. I'm sure you guys have picked that, or living in Colorado. I'm sure you guys picked up on that. If you lived in Vegas, so I've also got the MLB ticket because I watch all the Tigers games. If you live in Vegas, currently Vegas doesn't have they're going to get the A's. They don't have them as of now. They're the Sacramento A's or whatever the hell they are. They have 4 blacked out. So there'd be no point in getting the MLB network in Vegas. And I'd imagine a lot of them are gamblers, so that would suck. So you spend all that money. It's actually not too much. It's $159 for the year for the MLB package. You can't watch the Diamondbacks, the Rockies, the Dodgers, the Giants. They black those out in Vegas. So there's 4 teams
Why?
you can't
Why
watch on that.
specifically in Vegas?
I think it's because of the proximity to those teams. They count as the home team. So what a waste of money on that. So then you would have to get your Netflix, your Paramount Plus, your Peacock, your Apple TV, and they might even try to block you out on that.
It costs a lot to be a fan.
Also, Chapel Roan hates her fans. There it
Well,
goes again.
there it goes.
There goes the papers again.
You just need a paperweight. Put your phone on
Yeah,
it or
I'll
something.
do that. Chapel Roan hates her fans. She was disgusted with an 11-year-old girl. Made her cry. We'll get into that. And the biggest trailer view in YouTube history, the new Spider-Man
100
trailer's
million
out.
and counting.
We've got-
in a couple days.
Yeah, we've got props, picks, and More, Kyle. Any bets since March Madness has tapered off?
Not really. I'm waiting for it to come back around again. Made a bet on the Nuggets last night just to cover. They didn't. But
No. Crazy ending to the game, 1-2. Phoenix in the house. The Diamond Boys became the Hardwood Boys. We had a big parlay winner. Also, big winner. Spurs -2.5. They won by like 30 in Miami. I don't like the Miami Vice Heat jerseys. I thought they were cool for a minute. I'm over them. Reminds me too much of the Rockies, crappy alternatives as well. But we had over points, rebounds, and assists, 41 for
Nice.
Wemby. We had Jalen Duren with a double-double. And we had the Spurs -2.5. Hit the straight bet, hit the parlay. Gives me a nice little extra boost of cash heading in to all the Sweet 16 games. All right, Kyle. Chapel Ronan.
gosh.
Rowan?
Chaperone.
Chapel Roan. Now, my daughter loved the Pink Pony Club. That's all I know from her. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all I know from her. Was, I'm guessing Brazil. I don't follow it where it is. She did one of these numbers, pointed to her security staff as an 11-year-old girl walked by her and smiled. How dare she? How dare she? Made the girl cry. Well,
Not just any girl.
unbeknownst to her, Jude Law's ex, married to soccer superstar, not a big soccer guy. So you're not going to be able to get me to, and my paper blew away.
Jorginho.
Georgino. Oh, yeah. Jorginho.
Jorginho.
Superstar soccer player. I don't watch soccer, not a soccer guy.
I'm just going to hook you up mid-episode
So
here.
there we go. We're losing him. We're losing Kyle right now. So the little girl starts crying. There he is. And there we go. I'm going to get my papers here. The little girl starts crying. She doesn't seem to care too much about it. Also lied about it and said that it was the security staff of the hotel, not her.
Some people are also saying she was high when she said that. Some people are saying.
Well, she was laying in bed, which is something I'd like to get rid of. I see a lot of women, peace and love, ladies, peace and love. But I see a lot of TikToks that go by, and it's specifically women eating while they're posting their hot takes. Like, let me get this straight. Crump, crump, crump.
That
crump.
is a disgusting act.
I can't stand hearing people chew.
Me neither. Laying in bed, saying, so Trump did this. No, sit up like you own it. Sit up, get your hair combed. Look, I got my hair combed, put lotion on the face, beard cream in.
I'm a scraggly one.
SEC guy, you know what I mean? We're a little different in the North. So
A
I
little
thought
more
the,
metro.
I thought the apology, like they always say, was almost worse than what happened. Lied, seemed disingenuous, and
Cover-up's worse than the crime.
always is. Ask Richard Nixon about
Yep.
that. So I don't think she's sorry at all. I think she's sorry she got caught. She's trying to pretend she didn't. And I haven't seen, there's always the 10% rule. Like no matter what, something could be cut and dry. 10% is going to disagree with it no matter how right it is.
Yeah.
I have seen a couple. Kelly Keegs from Barstool was defending her. Seen a couple of people defending her, but
I mean, what is there to defend? It's an 11-year-old girl
right. Well,
who
because
didn't ask for an autograph, didn't say hello,
no.
just walked by her table and smiled on her way to, I believe, the restroom.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
get over yourself. I hope you're in the middle of a mall singing in Iowa in 2 years and nobody's there.
I agree. Well, she was banned from Brazil, the president, prime minister, whatever you want to say there. But the way I looked at it, you're in a 5-star hotel. You would wouldn't you want to have a little decorum? Because you would think that this probably are not like the average autograph seeking fans, like bad people, ill intentions, and especially a little girl. Like in,
But she didn't even ask for anything.
no, she just smiled at her. And then the security like berated her. I saw tons of clips of her on Facebook berating fans and stuff like that, or having her security do it.
And that's how
she's
they
not
found
gonna
out
do
it was not hotel security. It was her security because they found other videos of him walking through the airport, pointing at people, telling them, hey, you can't film. Yes, you can. It's the airport.
Right.
Shut up.
And through my job, I have seen a lot of celebrities, mostly of the sports ilk. I've seen them turn down a lot of grown men for autographs and grown men for selfies. Never seen any of them turn down kids, including Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley's one that sticks out to me because he was he wasn't saying fuck off, but Basically, he was just saying, nah, come on. And then if it was a kid, he'd always have him come up, take a picture with him, sign the ball or whatever. Witnessed that with my own 2 eyes. I've also seen Peyton Manning friendly with everybody. I've just seen the idiot fans ask him for autographs, and he begrudgingly did say yes to one guy, and the guy didn't have a pen or anything for him to sign. So what's he gonna do?
What do you expect?
Peyton Manning's got Sharpies and pictures of himself just hanging out of his back pocket. But Manning was saying to the guys asking for autographs, he's like, how about a handshake? How about a handshake or a picture? How about a handshake or a picture? So I've never seen any of them be rude to kids. I've seen him be kind of rude to adults, but I thought they deserved it. And this one seems her fault. I think she's a bitch. How about that? I said it.
Tough to meet your heroes.
Absolutely. You never want to. However, when I met Grant Hill as a kid, he took a picture with me. Very happy to.
Shooter Jennings has a song that says, your heroes always just turn out to be assholes, basically.
Yeah, but they're just narcissistic people.
And that light at the end of the tunnel, it's a train.
Yeah, that's what Dan Campbell says to the Lions before they started training camp. Also, biggest watched YouTube video besides our channel.
Yep.
The new Spider-Man trailer's out. And it got 100 million views. It got 37 million views in 2 days. And like the second biggest trailer had 33 million views after 5 months.
Yeah, it's wild.
Anticipation for it. Kyle, did you watch any of the Marvel movies?
Yeah, I watch them all. I've enjoyed all of them. So I'm looking forward to this movie. I really like the Spider-Mans and the Iron Man specifically.
Yeah.
I like them both. But the trailer was great. And spoiler alert, if you haven't seen the trailer and you want to before you watch the rest of this, we're about to spoil it.
We're going to spoil it. So get on YouTube, Spider-Man.
Spoilers. Here they go.
He's turning into Man Spider.
I think so, too. I mean, he even went and talked to Banner.
Yep.
Who, I think he's going to have to figure out a way to control it.
Yes.
If he is turning into Man Spider, because in the trailer it said spiders have 3 life-changing events or whatever, three life cycles. It looks like he's starting a second life cycle.
Yep.
But I think he is going to be mutated somehow. Now, I think he's going to hold off full-on Man Spider with something that Banner does.
Yep.
But I do think he's going to end up shooting webs without the mechanism of the suit anymore. He's just going to be able to do it.
And I think he's going to be the 4-armed Spider-Man or 5, whatever it takes.
I think that gets held off. I think it'll come out and like, wow, what's going on? And then I think Banner will come in with some serum or something that controls it and, goes back in or whatever. I don't know.
I will admit that I do have kind of superhero fatigue. I did watch, I wouldn't say all of them, 80% of the Marvel movies up until Endgame. I thought spoiler alert,
7-year-old movie.
Yeah, it's old enough. When they defeated Thanos in Endgame, I thought they wrapped it up nicely. Everything was good. I love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So only after Endgame, I've seen Guardians of the Galaxy and the Spider-Man with all the Spider-Men in it.
Well,
Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield.
Another Marvel movie that's coming out is what got Doomsday in it. And they've got, Robert Downey Jr. playing Doomsday. I don't even know how that works.
It's got to be something to do with the multi. And I can't keep up with all the stuff anymore. But I did like that Punisher was in the trailer.
Yeah.
I love the Punisher, especially as a kid. Punisher's in it. The Hulk's in it. Spider-Man, possibly Man Spider, are superhero movies back because their last few movies haven't done very well.
Well, are you counting the Justice League ones in that not doing well, or just
with
talking
the Marvel?
Okay,
because a lot of the DC ones. Because did the Superman movie? I didn't even see the Superman movie.
It was okay.
Yeah,
a lot of immigration undertones.
Now, there's always got to be a message. Well, I will see this in theaters. I will go to the theaters to see Spider-Man.
I will watch it bootleg.
We like Spider-Man.
No, I'm kidding. I'm going to go see it in IMAX. I like seeing IMAX movies when it's Marvel, and we don't live that far from an IMAX. We're in the Denver area, so I like to watch those. It's a good way to do it.
I'm a movie alone guy. You ever done that?
I have, because some of the specifically Marvel ones, because I'll try to go watch it on a Friday at lunch and just take like a half day at work and kids at school, wife's at work.
Yeah, because my wife doesn't care to see it. I go see it.
Neither does mine.
And I like to do the matinees. My work schedule's different. I can even do it and still go to work. And
if you go to Alamo Draft House, you can get nice lunch out of it and all that stuff. I like to
Yeah.
do that.
My wife and I went to the Alamo Draft House. Great place. You get food, beer, stuff like that to see Elvis.
It's a good one.
I did want to see
Trump actually just went to Graceland the
did.
other day.
Who doesn't love Elvis?
Yeah.
Right? He's always got the same sound.
And they
bits.
had Elvis's, a Medal of Freedom displayed or something.
And he signed a guitar. I don't know if it's one of Elvis's, but he signed a guitar and he was holding it up quite proudly. But they've got an Elvis movie out called, it's a collection of his concerts. They found like 40 hours of unseen footage.
Wow.
The director of the movie, when they did the movie, and he put together like a whole Vegas concert IMAX. I guess it was incredible. I didn't have the time to go see it, so I'll check that out some other time. Kyle, give us some props.
Props going to Father Time Flacco.
Oh,
Joe Flacco
loves
again
Flacco.
getting props. What's not to like? The guy's 41 years old, still playing football. Had a nice little run there with Cincinnati, and he started the first 4 or 5 games for the Browns this year and didn't do bad. They just stunk. So they're like, we might as well just move on to one of these younger guys.
Yes.
And they did, and I understand that. But he latched on with Cincy and had some good games. He almost had a 500-yard game this season. He threw for 470 yards with a sprained AC joint.
And you're leaving out the least impressive stat. Pro Bowl quarterback in the worst class of Pro Bowl quarterbacks I've ever seen.
Still a Pro Bowl.
Still a Pro Bowl.
And, that was his first Pro Bowl in 18 seasons. Going for number 19 this year.
That's pretty cool. Good for him. And I bet he got a little pay bonus for making the Pro Bowl.
Probably did. And he signed a 1-year, $6 million contract with Cincinnati that can reach $9 million if he meets some incentives. I'm sure it's, games started and stuff like that.
Has Burrow ever played a complete season? Maybe his rookie year? Maybe
But
his
yeah,
rookie
I mean,
year?
if you're wanting to, he said at the end of the last year, I want to play next year, but I want to go somewhere I can be a starter. No one's found a spot for him yet, but who knows? He might get traded midseason like he did this year and go start for somebody for 6 games again.
Yeah.
I like the guy. I mean, he's just a dependable older backup that can bring some veteran,
He's not terrible. I don't mind
veteran presence to a locker room is good.
I don't mind a gray beard getting out there
Nah.
and getting down and dirty. I'm giving props out to Tom Izzo. Yes, I am. As much shit as I give Tom Izzo, because I do find him
That doesn't work for me, brother.
a little overrated. A little. Who doesn't love Tom Izzo?
Little Tommy.
28 straight tourney appearances in the Sweet 16 games Friday against UConn. But whenever we did the March Madness preview, I said this is a bad Spartan team. What I meant by it, not bad by college basketball, bad by Spartan level of college basketball. But every player he's ever had loves him. He's still the get in your face, throwback, tough ass coach that the players respond to instead of shelling up and whining and crying. And they still crash the boards. They still play defense. They can't score this year. But to get this team of Spartans to the Sweet 16, granted, I didn't think they had too tough. Louisville, North Dakota State, no, I knew they were winning that one. But they're taking on UConn, and I don't know if I'm going to take it. I'd probably take UConn, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Spartans beat UConn on Friday. And that would be strictly because of Izzo. I don't think another coach could have gotten this out of the team, even my coach, the American Dream, Dusty May.
Oh, yeah, baby. It's plus 1.5 Michigan State.
Yeah, so pick them, really. You know what I mean?
Basically.
What's the money line at on Sparty?
Plus 110.
Pick them. That's what it is. Well, let's bring some prop bets back in. You know why? Our most popular prop bet is back tonight in San Francisco. Aaron Judge, who really stunk it up in the World Baseball Classic. I'm going to take him to homer at plus
Got put out by a
246.
17-year-old.
Yeah, he sure did.
Plus 246?
Well, I would say for one of the best hitters not of all time, of current baseball, shittiest in the clutch. Shittiest in the clutch. Still, maybe first game homer, put one into McCovey Cove, pays you 246. Aaron Judge. Homer. All right, Kyle, before we get into Sweet 16, should we see what Cujo has to say about the Sweet 16?
Cujo's got some picks.
We'll see what he does.
He's already picked his, Sweet
Yes.
16 winners. And if you want to see those, the whole video, you can go to cujo.catches.daily on TikTok and all his other socials and all that. And,
Yep. A lot of good stuff there. Very good guy. Hopefully we get Barry on a lot more to pick some Final Four games, maybe Super Bowl, baseball games here and there. I'd like to have him be a regular on the Know Nothing Sports. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Barry and Cujo picking some games. All right, we're here with Barry. Barry and Cujo got famous social medias with their picks. He's throwing the balls out to the dog. He's picking the games. Kyle pointed me in this direction.
Yeah.
I loved it. I was watching the content. I fell into a nice little wormhole watching it. But if you want to give us a little background, when did you guys start doing this? And how great is he at picking so far?
We started doing this back a year ago. I always wanted to do something with my dog on social media. I wanted to do something to get out of the 9 to 5 rat race.
Right.
I'm a software developer by
Okay.
day. And so at night, I spend all my time on this channel. But we started picking games where actually first I wanted to see if, what I could do. And I'd have my dog pick whether or not I wanted to go to work or not that day.
Right.
And then I thought, what happens if he picks a game? And he went back and forth and did his thing that he does and brought it all back. And we went viral that first week. And I threw a ball for Oklahoma City versus Denver Nuggets in the NBA playoffs. He actually peed on the Oklahoma City ball and then turned around and picked Denver, brought it in. Denver fans just went absolutely insane over him.
Right.
And it was like a viral sensation overnight. But man, those things I wish they lived and just perpetuated every single day, but they don't. It's
Right.
a lot of work.
Did you go to work that day?
That's the best question.
I did, unfortunately. I mean,
man,
look,
Cujo.
it's a year later after 1,600 videos. I'm just now starting to make money. So
Beautiful.
it's a start.
Yeah,
it's
there
not
you
a
go.
lot. I mean, I can't quit. Within the next 10 years with what I'm making, but
Right.
yeah, hopefully it'll be something one day.
Some extra kibble.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. And you
Right.
put the commitment in. You've been doing it for a long time
Yeah.
now. But how long you guys been doing this?
So, I mean, on average, I think I post around 13 to 14 videos a day,
Wow.
doing it every day since the beginning of football season last year. And, do all sports, football, baseball, basketball, hockey. The interaction with all the fans is what's been great.
Beautiful.
And
Because the internet can
creating
be
the
kind of a
space.
dirty place sometimes. You know what I mean?
And that's
Yeah.
kind of the whole reason why I like what I'm doing is because I really wanted to create a clean, positive space for sports.
Beautiful.
There's so much negativity in all the sports channels. And what I envisioned was just basically having a bulletin board for each game surrounded by my dog's picks and just having a nice space that people can go to and have fun, right?
Yeah.
Just no bickering, no bashing of people. And so far, out of all the comments and everything that we've had, it's been a very positive experience.
Yeah, I love it. That's what we try to do, except we do bash Ohio State.
Yeah,
and Kentucky
we do like
from
to,
time to time.
and we'll get LSU this football
Yeah,
season.
right.
Have you ever had any crazies on there getting the comments being like your dog sucks at picks or anything?
Your
like
dog
that?
cost me my mortgage.
Yeah, exactly.
So there's been several comments that really get me, and I've had to learn to just ignore them. Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
the
got
first
to.
one is you need to put your dog down, or that
Oh.
dog needs to go, and it's like this is my baby,
Right,
right?
yeah.
I mean, but one, it's like who talks like that?
Yeah.
I mean, come on,
People
man.
who feel safe behind a computer is what it is.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I'm just playing. It's like, but they don't really understand the impact of what it does to me,
Right.
seeing that, and then it's really cool when your followers who happen to see it then come out and say something against that.
Right.
It makes you feel good that there's actually a community around what we're doing.
Yep. More positive than negative.
Yeah.
That's what we try
Yeah,
to do too.
absolutely.
Yeah. So I got some stats here from Cujo.
Let's hear it.
So he's got a winning record in every sport I saw listed. But here are the tops. See, he was 17 and 14 in
There he is.
tourney games. There he
Hey,
is. There's the
Cujo.
star of the show, co-star of the show.
Right.
Excuse me. He went 17 and 14 in tourney games. He's for the season. He's 226 and 179 in NBA,
Excellent.
205 and 192 in NHL.
Still above 500.
Yep, and 113 and 91 in college basketball.
Beautiful. We're gonna.
That's better than what we're doing this year.
That is for sure, especially when it comes to the NBA. I think my NBA record is terrible.
That's a lot of picks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things to it, right? So one thing that most people need to know is I don't pick games where there's a heavy favorite.
Right.
So if there's a 10-point plus favorite in any of the sports, then we typically won't do that unless it's a rivalry game. Like you give me Ohio State, Michigan,
Sure.
and
Right.
one of them's a 10-point favorite, I'm throwing it because
Right.
any point in time the upset can happen. So I stay within that range. So generally, we should be pretty close to 50-50.
Okay.
That's about what the number should be, just off of a random pick.
Yep.
But he's doing pretty good.
Well, we've got a couple close games tonight. Have you picked Oklahoma City versus Boston tonight?
It's posted.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But you're gonna pick for us live the Nuggets Mavs tonight, right?
Well,
So we don't normally pick against the spread, but for that game, it's not a game we would pick because it's over 10 points.
Sure.
Right.
But we'll be happy to pick against the spread to see if Denver's going to cover the spread or not.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever you're ready, if
Well,
you guys want to do it.
Okay.
Well,
you know what?
we'll set it up real
he
quick.
is-
It's 11 and a
Let me
half
see.
points, minus 11 and a half for Denver
Okay, they're at home tonight at the
at
Can.
home versus Dallas. So, all
right, here
let's
we
see
go.
what Cujo's got.
All right, Cujo. Are you ready? Because he's going at my pants trying to get these balls.
All right.
All right, Cujo. Cujo.
Is yellow
Where
the
you going, buddy?
Mavs?
No, yellow will be Denver.
Okay.
Perfect.
And hey, Cujo, Denver is playing the Mavericks tonight. And we need to know, is Denver going to cover the 11 and a half? Yes, is Denver being yellow and blue for the Mavericks for them to not cover? Okay. Where you going? No, go.
Oh,
There he
man.
goes.
Man,
It's out.
fast.
I feel like I'm watching
He's
the
after-
launching of the Spruce Goose.
Oh,
He's after Denver. And now
Uh-oh.
he goes to
Uh-oh.
Dallas. Denver, Dallas. And
Oh.
he's calling Denver.
Man,
All
he
right.
is.
Our Denver
going for the
listeners are
cover.
going to love it.
All right. Well, that's our pick tonight.
That's our pick
We're gonna
tonight.
go with it.
I got it notched with Cujo right there.
Let's go over a couple of the videos that are already out on his TikTok. Barry Cujo's TikTok is cujo.catches.daily. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
correct.
Great.
For TikTok, it's that.
Yeah. So I'll go over the picks he's already talked about. He picked Arkansas over Arizona. I don't
feel-
think that's any.
I feel like that was rigged.
You always think it's rigged. He also picked St. John's over Duke in an upset. There was a P break. I would like to see his stats on P breaks.
He hasn't done it very much. I used to could almost predict when he would do it if I would take him out first thing in the morning
Yeah.
and do a throw first thing. I could almost get him to pee every time, but then he got to the point where it's like, no, I'll just go do this.
You
and
should
then
make
I'll
that
come back."
Cujo's lock of the day. If he pees on one, that should just be the lock of the day.
Right. I love it.
So he also picked Nebraska over Iowa.
Ooh, that's a tough game to call.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward
Yeah.
to that one.
Now,
Farmageddon.
right. The one you're not going to be so happy with, he did pick Bama over Michigan, and he is claiming SEC bias in the dog.
Always.
Oh, really?
There's always SEC bias with the
Oh,
dogs,
my
with the
goodness.
media, with the world.
Okay, you got Illinois. Yeah, took Illinois,
I like Illinois.
and he took Texas over Purdue. That would be a big one.
I actually kind of like Texas
Yeah.
tonight too because I'm a fade
I
Purdue
do
guy.
too.
Yeah, I'm a fade Purdue guy.
He says as a Big Ten guy, he always says that they just kind of crumble down the stretch.
Crumble down the stretch. Always do. That never fails.
And you've still got two more picks to left to make, or one
Oh,
more.
you forgot the Tennessee game.
Oh, I did not see that one. Who'd he pick in that one?
Yeah. Oh, he actually went Tennessee.
Oh, another
wow.
SEC team. Color me shocked.
Yeah. I'm kind of shocked about that one too.
So is there one more? There's one more game. Has he picked that one yet?
Oh, hang on. Is Tennessee against Iowa State?
I think
No,
Michigan State's against
I
UConn,
can pull it up.
Michigan State's UConn.
and I think Tennessee.
We
is-
got Texas, Purdue. We already covered these. Michigan State and UConn.
Tennessee, Iowa State.
Tennessee, Iowa State. So he picked
Oops.
Tennessee.
Somebody leaked that one.
Uh-oh. Maybe we can edit it out and post.
No, it's okay. By the time this will probably, and when are we airing this?
This will come out tonight. It's for Thursday, but it'll be out
You'll
tonight.
probably beat us.
Yeah.
This game will already be posted. Then.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
And did you pick Michigan State, UConn yet?
Yes, we did.
Oh,
Okay.
who did he
So-
pick in that? Oh, has that one been
well,
released yet?
wait on that.
We haven't.
Keep 'em
We haven't
kisses.
posted it.
Okay,
yet.
then
We'll-
go
we'll
to
leave that
his
one out.
if you see this first, go to his YouTube or his TikTok and find out his pick against Michigan State and UConn.
Perfect. And then if you want to give
Yep.
out your socials for everybody, Barry, too.
Yeah, absolutely. On YouTube, we are Cujo.catches, and the same on Instagram.
Okay.
And then TikTok is the only one that's Cujo.catches.daily. I so wanted the other one, but somebody already had it,
Right.
unfortunately.
It happens. It
I
happens.
know.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Barry. It's
Yeah.
been a pleasure.
It was a blast. Thanks for having me on,
Yeah.
guys. And if we want to do it in the future, just give me a shout.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to do it for the Final Four
Yeah,
if you're
that'd be
interested.
great.
It sounds like a good possibility.
Cool.
All right. You got it. Thanks,
All
Barry.
right, go Hogs.
Go
Appreciate it,
Hogs.
guys.
Go Blue.
Go Hogs.
Take care.
Take care.
Thanks to Barry and Cujo.
Yeah.
Hopefully they do as good. Hopefully I do as good as he does picking games. But let's do it, baby. I'm amped. Men from the boys. The real shit's happening right now.
Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it. Basketball, gimme the ball because I'm gonna dunk it.
All right. Sweet 16. We're going to start with the Thursday games going from early start time through on for the rest like we always do.
Chasing that.
One game I'm actually kind of scared of is the first game. Texas and Purdue. You want to know why I'm scared of it?
Why is that?
Well, Texas has that coveted playing spot that has made the Elite Eight 3 out of the last 4 years.
Wild.
Purdue, I just have an auto fade brain on Purdue because Purdue always chokes. They have choked as long as I've been alive, it seems like. However, they've been playing great since the Big Ten tournament. Give credit where credit is due, like I did for Izzo and the props. So I think I'm kind of staying away from this one. Right now, currently, the spread is, as my just got logged out of DraftKings. You got it up
Yeah,
over
I got
there?
it. Plus 7.5 Texas, plus 285 on the money line for them, minus 360 on the money line for Purdue.
Okay. What are you thinking here?
I'm going to take Texas.
I'm leaning Texas,
It's
too.
11 seed and it's in the SEC. You're not high on Purdue
No.
as a whole,
Yeah.
even though you have in the last few games during the playoff. I mean, the postseason run. 7.5. It's a tournament game. Anything can happen.
And you got the play-in magic of Texas, and you got their coach off the top of your head. Was it Sean May?
Miller.
Sean Miller. I feel like he's been coaching them pretty well. Do you think? Now this is just like media talk. I guess that's us. They played 3 games in 4 days. Long layoff. Do you think for a playing game, the layoff kind of hurts them? Do you want to stay up? Do you want to keep playing? And they kind of go back
I
down
really
there?
just don't think any of that matters now.
Yeah. I don't know. It's going to be tough because I'm a degenerate and it's the first game of the Sweet 16.
You're going to bet it.
I know. And it's going to be Texas just because I can't not fade Purdue. And if I were to take Purdue minus a 7.5 and they're down 5-8 at halftime, I'm going to be kicking myself.
Who was that longtime coach for Purdue with that terrible comb over?
I know
Awful
exactly who
comb
you're
over.
talking about. I can't think of his name. Yeah. I can't think of his name.
Oh, somebody's going to have to comment that for
Yes,
us. You know
please.
who we're talking about.
Staying with the Big Ten because the Big Ten. Oh, that reminds me. Before we get into this, I meant to do this. That's what happens when your papers blow around everywhere. Teams left from the Power Five.
Power
Kyle claims
Four.
Power Four. We're going to go from least teams to most teams. So, spoiler alert, Big Ten's at the top. ACC, 1 team. Duke, as always. The Big East, 2 teams. UConn, who always seems to be there, and Patino's Johnnies of St. John let in there. The Big 12, Houston, Arizona, Iowa State, all playing excellent right now. You've got to worry about Arizona
Yes,
this
I do.
week. The SEC has 4 teams. Only real surprise to me would be Tennessee. And the reason why Texas isn't a surprise, we talked about the whole time. Inevitably, a play-in team makes a Sweet 16.
Well, the biggest surprise on that SEC list is who's not there. It's Florida.
Oh, yeah, big
There's a
time.
1 seed that went down to Iowa, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
one of the greatest games. Also, speaking of that game, I've
Oh
watched.
my goodness, dude, shoot the ball!
Well,
Why are you trying to pass it in the paint with 2 seconds left? He didn't have enough time to catch it and shoot it, even if he did make the catch.
Right. If he makes the catch, the buzzer's ringing. That might have been the worst 8
Winners want the
seconds
ball.
of
Wanna
game
put the balls.
time. Yeah, he panicked. Their defense and the full court press, god awful. They didn't even need to press him. You need to stop a
Just made
shot.
him at half court.
And you don't want to give up a 3. So they just chased him down, and then the offensive play. That was some of the worst coached basketball in crunch time, I think.
When
I've
you're
ever
up
seen.
by 3, I just don't understand not fouling immediately.
Well, they were up 2,
Okay.
but their coach, can't think of his name, said that the plan was to foul him.
Yeah, that's right. Because then the kid hit the 3 to go
Yes.
up by 1.
I do believe him on that, but the dude got caught chasing him. There was no 1-2 foul him. He's chasing him, and then it leads to a wide open 3. Worst coaching, worst execution, I'll say, because I think the coach did tell him to foul. I could see how mad he was, so I believe it that they had. Anyway, back to the SEC. We got the Razorbacks. We got Tennessee. We got Texas. We got Alabama. In the Big Ten, the next game we're going to preview, we got Nebraska, Iowa. So at least one Big Ten's going to the Elite Eight. Purdue, Illinois, and go blue, Michigan. Playing a shitty Bama team with their best player out due to marijuana dealing, probably. Kyle, does it surprise you that the Big Ten does what they always do, sends the most teams to the Sweet 16, and never comes away with a natty? Is it going to be the same this year?
I don't know. I mean, you've got my second favorite to win it, which would be Michigan.
Mm-hmm. They are currently the favorite in Vegas to win, by the way. Michigan is of the teams left.
Now, I filled out 2 brackets. I took Arkansas to win one, of
Got
course,
to.
with a rematch with Duke. But in another bracket, I did have it going Michigan and Duke, and y'all losing in the national title game. But, anything can happen if you get there.
Anything can happen, but we talked about it on the show before. Big Ten has the best winning percentage of getting to the Sweet 16 and the worst after that, basically. So we'll see how that goes down. Speaking of the Big Ten, Iowa Huskers, they battle. I believe this one's in San Jose. Now, they split this year. Iowa lost in overtime in Nebraska by 9, and Iowa won at home by 5. So they played within 5 points. What, you got a spread on there for me?
Yeah, I do. Plus 1.5, plus 110 for Iowa.
Okay.
Nebraska minus 130.
Part of me's leaning Nebraska here. This is going to be a tough Big Ten game.
I got to take the experience. I'm going to go with Iowa.
Maybe look to the under. Well, 2 things I like to fade are big game winners. Like Nebraska is kind of, well, that Nebraska Vandy game was a shootout. That one might have been the best game of the tournament. Iowa might be living high off that Florida complete disaster. Florida also missed free throws down the stretch, which cost them 2 as well. This is another one I wouldn't like to touch, but you're going to have to because it's the Sweet 16.
We're going to
It's
bet all
we
the
got
games.
left.
Let's quit pretending like we're not.
Loser leaves town. Iowa, yeah, I think you're right with Iowa. This little Cinderella story of Nebraska might come to an end. All right, Kyle, the next game on the docket. The Arkansas Razorbacks take on the number 1 seed Arizona. Now, it opened at 8.5. We're already at 7.5. As soon as the line came out to Kyle, I texted him Arkansas plus 8.5. But the money line was at plus 310, I believe. About
285 right now.
285 right now. I'll let you break this one down.
All right. 7.5 point dogs. We got Arkansas plus 285 on the money line. It's minus 360 for Arizona. We can do it. We've got arguably the best player in the tournament left. Arguably.
Yes. Boozer. No, I would take Acuff over any player right now.
We can do it. what's going to hurt us is right now we really need Pringle back because we're at a 6-man rotation without him.
Right.
And we really need, I mean, we've been playing a 7-man rotation since February, which we've shown we can do it.
Right.
We just need him back because he's a force down low. He's 6'10". We're going to need it to cover their center who's goes off at 7 foot.
Right.
It's going to be a struggle down low.
What's his status of playing?
Questionable, but he was questionable to come back for the second game of the round of 32. So now with more time off, I'm hoping we can get him back for some minutes.
I think
we
he's
really
got,
need it.
unless
It can't
he
just
can't,
be Ewan down there.
like the what was his name? The USA coach. Are you hurt? Are you injured? But
Yeah.
you're going to need everything you got against Arizona.
Absolutely. Acuff's been coming in clutch. He's averaging 30 points the first 2 games, 48% from 3, 85% from the line.
Yep. Everything you want in a point guard in
and
March.
Billy Richmond's going to have to play scrappy defense without fouling. So it's going to be a struggle. I think we can do it. And I'm really hoping for an Arkansas win here. Every time.
I'm leaning Arkansas here because I think it will be close. I did take some notes, and my one note, Acuff is really good, and Arizona is really good. That's what I've got. I would love to see Arkansas take out Arizona.
We cannot go like 4 or 5 minutes without a bucket against them.
Exactly.
We cannot go cold from the field.
You got to
for a
hit your free
stretch.
throws. You got to get on the offensive glass.
We got to get to the line.
I like Arkansas on the points. I think maybe sprinkle a little bit money line, but I think Acuff's going to have to play out of his mind. You're going to need all your horses, and I like the points here because I think it'll be close. I think it's going to be maybe a 5-point game towards the stretch, and then you got to make your free throws. And I think Arkansas can also beat them. So there.
We also need this to be a higher scoring game.
Yeah.
We need this to be over 80 points.
And-
If it's over 80 points, we've got a better chance than if this is under 79.
And you can't let like a 10-0 run or anything happen in the first half, especially. You can't be digging from behind in the first half going into the second half.
Yeah.
You're going to need to keep it close, keep it within 5 the whole game, and try to strike from there.
Yep.
All right, next game on the books. Illinois takes on Houston. Last I saw, that was a 3.5-point spread. Do you have that pulled up?
I do. Plus 3.5.
Plus 3.5. Illinois.
Plus 136 on the money line, minus 162 on the money line. Houston.
I would normally be all over Illinois here, Big Ten bias and the points. However, this game is in Houston.
Tough.
Houston was good at home. It's not at their home court. It's where the Rockets play.
But they stayed in their own bed.
Yes. Their home. It's going to be a pro Houston crowd, obviously. You got to go Houston here.
I think so.
You got to go Houston on this one. Illinois can shoot the lights out. They got Stojakovic's son. They got all kinds of foreigners who can hit the ball. Is that canceled word to say foreigners? They are.
No.
They are foreign. Good team. They've been solid all year. Played close games. They had trouble with Michigan. They split with Sparty, but they're a good team. I'm going to go with because I bet the spread is 1.5 points if this is more neutral than what it is. It's technically a neutral site, but they're in Houston. So there's that. So there. I'm on Houston on this one.
I'm going to take them as well. You know, like you said, at home, basically.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That wraps up Thursday's games.
That's Thursday.
So that gives us moving on to Friday's games, and it opens up 5:10 tip-off Mountain Time with St. John's versus Duke.
Mm-hmm.
We got Duke minus 6.5, minus 290 on the money line. The Johnnies plus 235.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What do you like?
I like Duke here.
I'm on the other side. I like St. John's. I'm going to take the old coach.
This is what I think I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to go first half Johnnies. I'm not going to place a game bet. I'm hoping the Johnnies have the lead in the first half, hence the first half bet. Then I'm going to go in on Duke live bet second half to win the game.
Well, you should just do a first half, second half bet.
Probably. I'll look more into when Friday comes. I'll start getting into that. But that's what I'm looking at. I could see that game being tied. Duke up 1, Johnny's up 1 going into half, and then Duke's going to do what they do. And they've really been pulling away even since the Siena game. It's like 6 minutes left in the game. something clicks in them and they start pulling away.
I love Rick Pitino's full court pressure, and they've been very good at it this year.
Yeah.
And it's caused a lot of problems. Might cause a little problem for Duke. I think I'm going to take St. John's.
But let's not forget that St. John's is there off a last-second layup that they should have never had happen against Kansas. And Kansas, the last 3 minutes and 45 seconds, 16 is either 16-4. I know for a fact that Johnny's only scored 4. 16, 15-4 run towards the end. You can't do that against Duke. And give up a 16, 15-4 run, you're fucking cooked.
And let me clarify. I'm taking them in the points. I do think Duke's going to win this.
Right.
6.5 with a good coach in Rick Pitino, and this is a good St. John's team playing out of the Big East. I think they got a puncher's chance here, and they're keeping it within 6.
Yeah. With the 6 in me, I find that as the danger zone. Because if you're at the 4-5 mark, the foul game's going to happen, and you can be covering. Like I had a live bet on the Zags plus 3.5. They were down 1. All that free throw shit started happening. They lost by 5. And just like that, with those free throws, I was sunk. First half Johnny's, game Duke, live bet game on Duke. All right. Alabama and Michigan. Number 1, number 4. Bama with all that turmoil is still kind of kicking ass.
Well, because they're all sober now.
Right. Yeah.
They're all off the pot.
I like Michigan here, obviously. It's a big spread. Michigan is the biggest win percentage in all the country, 18.5 points throughout the season. I'm fading Bama, too, from that big win on Georgia. They win by 30. When we turned it off, we had it on here. I was too distracted when we were recording. But 28-30. They beat the shit out of them. I like the fade teams after big wins like that. Also, the length and the size of Michigan is going to be a big problem for Alabama. Mm-hmm. They're too big. They get too many rebounds. Everyone's big. Their wings are 6'8". Their centers are 7'3".
Well,
I mean,
and also Alabama has lost their second leading scorer to the Alabama Correctional Institute
off the team. So shockingly, that hasn't affected them as much in the first couple rounds as I thought it was. But this is the time.
Maybe it was just an opportunity for minutes to open up for somebody else on Bama's bench that needed a chance. That's kind of what happened a little bit to Billy Richmond in the second half of this season. Carter Knox, nagging injuries, couldn't play as much.
Right.
Billy Richmond stepped in, and now he's a 20-point scorer.
Or maybe this guy is just such like an asshole. The teammate that maybe it just wasn't good for the team either. Yeah. Maybe it's helping him there. I don't like these size spreads.
9.5.
I will be taking Michigan. I will be buying points. I'm hoping it goes down. I don't see that happening because all the squares bet the 1 seeds normally.
I think I would like to buy a point and take Alabama. I think you're going to win.
Yeah.
But 10.5.
10.5 is good to have there.
Yeah.
Especially Michigan free throws spotty. They're like a 74%, 71% free throw shooting team. I don't know what Bama shoots at free throws, though. Staying at the Big Ten. It's like the Big Ten all over the place. They're in almost every game. What gives? Michigan State, UConn, which could be maybe the second best game to Arkansas, Arizona on the slate of games. Well, I guess the Iowa.
For me, I really want to see St. John's.
St. John's and Duke's gonna be. They're all looking pretty good.
And there's a lot of blue bloods in here too.
Yep.
I mean, Arizona,
St.
John's,
Michigan, Duke, Iowa State.
Teams.
I mean, well, Iowa State isn't really, but they've been great this year.
Arkansas, not quite a blue blood.
They got a national
They
championship.
do.
They got.
We're on
your
that.
way back.
We're on that edge. We got a blue blood coach.
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Sparty, UConn, Michigan State plus 1.5, UConn minus 1.5, obviously over under 135.5, plus 110 on the money line for the Fighting Izzos, minus 130 for UConn. Even though I just gave Izzo props, I just said tough to bet against them. I'm going big on UConn here. Michigan State, they still are going to play defense. They're going to lock them down. They're still going to crash the boards. Fears is okay. They don't have the scoring. They might not be able to keep up with UConn. I like UConn here a lot at minus 1.5.
I will probably follow you on that.
So UConn there. Now this one I love. This one here might be I'm looking between Arkansas and this one here for the 100 Challenge for Kids gameplay. Don't forget to follow them, 100challengeforkids.org. Tennessee, Iowa State. Tennessee plus 4.5 over under 130. 8.5 plus 160 on the money line for Tennessee. Iowa State minus 192. I think Iowa State's going to kick their ass pretty good. This is my blowout game.
Where is this one at? Do you know?
I think it's in San Jose. I have to double check that one. Let me look. What are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking Rick Barnes. He knows the way to San Jose.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's make sure they're not in Houston first.
Well, he'll probably get lost and lose then.
Right.
Where you got it?
Pulling up right now. We got internet.
Well,
issues.
anyway,
Yeah.
2-6, Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. This is that's the Thursday. This is in Chicago.
This is in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. 2-6. It's a tough one. I think I'm going to go Iowa State too. They looked really good so far in this tournament.
The only thing that really bothers me about this game is the whole slate of the Sweet 16. This is my favorite game, and it's the last game. So I could really be in trouble if I lose like the first four and then going big at Ohio State.
And looking at these games, honestly, it's these SEC ones are you could win all of them or none of them. Yeah. Honestly,
oh yeah.
I mean, you could talk me either way out on those, but except Tennessee one, I really feel Iowa State in this one.
Me too. That's the biggest blowout one. And even though I said I think Duke is going to win big with the Johnnies, I think that's going to be like, even if they win by 10 or 11.
I think it's closer than that.
Well, I think it's going to be a final 5-minute type situation. Yeah. That's my prediction on that. Oh, all right. So that wraps up.
Well, we need to see, we need to write down our picks and post them on, we'll post them on all our socials, and then we'll compare them to Cujo's and see who does better.
Yeah, I agree.
Cujo's got some good stats. You just heard him in the interview, but that'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. All right, that does it. That wraps up the Sweet 16. Kyle, before we get into the baseball game, some people are saying
is if you mess around with somebody on a sidewalk who's just filming, you might get pepper sprayed.
Uh-oh.
I am a sucker for pepper spray videos. I am a sucker for First Amendment audit videos because they just want you to react to them, honestly. And a lot of the time, it's funny. Yeah. They'll just be on the sidewalk out front of a bank, or they love getting in front of the dispensaries on the sidewalk and filming people. And these people think they have rights to privacy in public. And it's like, no, you're in public. You can film anything in public. I'm a big rights guy.
Yeah.
First, fourth, seventh, or second, all of them are big to me. It's just, that first one, like, there's nobody who can tell you to leave a public sidewalk if you're not hurting anybody.
Right.
And that one bothers me.
It's a free country.
Exactly. So this guy just gets blasted with the sauce. Well, let's take a look here.
What the fuck? Hey, I don't want you to film me, bro.
Uh-oh.
Hey, drop his property now.
Uh-oh.
And sprays him. He's just coating him in mace.
Hey, he's allowed to pursue criminal action on the property.
Yeah, the guy's got his stuff. They're trying to tell him to get off the property.
Oh, he got blasted.
Yeah, he did. Now he's in Trader Joe's, all covered in it.
Oh, he's coughing.
Yeah, because it sprayed. The wind took it over there to his buddy. But these First Amendment audit videos are wild.
He didn't do nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Things people will. It's like
the guy came.
The genius. You can stop it now. The geniuses walk up to a camera and say, "Hey, I don't want to be filmed. You don't have the right to film me." Then why the fuck did you walk up to the camera?
Right. Yeah, walk away.
Dumb.
Get out of there.
It just makes me laugh every time when I see these people who grab and assault people. Grab their cameras away from them.
Yes.
And are just shocked that they get pepper sprayed and end up in jail.
I know. A friend of mine back home worked at a convenience store when we were in high school, and someone like robbed the store, like a beer run, not like rob. And he ran out to spray him with pepper spray, and all blew back in his face.
Oh,
the wind got him, blew back in his face. The guy got away.
That stinks.
Some people are saying you don't need to have arms and legs to drive a car and shoot a gun at the same time.
Whoa.
Yeah. Now this guy, Dayton James Weber.
Seems like a very narrow amount of people who would be saying this.
Well, he's done more with no legs and arms than some of the dudes I know back home.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs on the floor?
I don't know.
Matt.
Yes. Yeah. Well, Dayton James Weber has been arrested for murder allegedly, that's why some people are saying. But Torso the Kid, I've been calling him because he's essentially just a torso, shot this guy. I still don't know how he drove a car, but I had to find out how the hell he could shoot a gun. So this clip, this clip is from TMZ. Here's how because he does kind of have some stubs going.
Well, can we, before we see the video of the shoot,
Go through the whole thing
yeah,
of what he's
go
doing.
through the first part, because I
All right,
don't really know a lot about this.
So here's the clip of it. Torso the Kid here. Here we go.
Quadruple amputee cornhole
Torso the
champion
Kid.
now facing murder charges for allegedly shooting and killing someone in his vehicle. The incident happened in Maryland before the alleged shooter then left to Virginia. Eyewitness News reporter Mark Cotterobles is in studio with the shocking details on this. Mark?
Yeah, Michelle, good evening. The headline alone is not something you hear every day. The man charged in the deadly shooting is a quadruple amputee who was driving a car as the shooting happened. He is 27-year-old Dayton James Weber, seen here in this mugshot. He's been in the spotlight before,
Yeah, he
but
looks
for
like
much
he did
different
it.
reasons.
Yeah.
Weber was featured by ESPN
Oh, yeah, he's also a
few
cornhole
years ago,
champion.
highlighting
Yeah.
his
Look at this.
success as a competitive cornhole champion. Now,
Nice
after the
form.
incident last night, he is a murder suspect accused of fatally shooting a passenger in his car while driving through a small town in Maryland. Local authorities alerted by two witnesses who were passengers in the back seat, revealing a well-known name locally as the suspect.
There's been many news stories done about him, and a lot of people are very familiar with him.
The story's really getting whittled down to the nub.
Yes, yes.
Not only did he allegedly fire the gun, he's also driving the car.
How the hell
What
is
do
he
you know
doing
about
all
the
this?
circumstances on how he can even accomplish this?
What I would say
That's
is
probably
that
gonna
his
be his
accomplishments
defense.
and capabilities have been well documented on the internet. There's
Shut
a
up,
YouTube
bitch!
channel and
Perfect
a
time
lot of
for that.
stories out there about what he is capable of doing. And we would urge anybody who has questions to just look at his name and look at the videos.
Here are more of those videos. He competes as a pro in the
Ooh,
American
someone didn't have the mic
Cornhole
on for the
League. He has
reporter.
been a quadruple amputee since he was a child. At 10 months old, he was given just a 10% chance to live.
Dang.
To save his life and stop a deadly sepsis infection from spreading, doctors amputated both
Look at him
of
do
his
the words.
arms
Whoa.
and legs.
Look at him
As
go.
for the shooting, authorities ultimately found a body dumped in a yard. Weber across state lines in Virginia. He is now facing a first-degree
And
murder
he
charge.
dumped
Dumped
a
the
body,
body.
all
Live in
with
studio, Mark
nubs.
Cotterobles, ABC 7
gosh.
Eyewitness News. Mark, back to you.
I guess some people are saying this is what he said to the reporter who was talking about how everybody knew him.
I wish I had more hands so I could give those titties 4 thumbs down.
I don't even know if he needs more hands to do that.
Yeah.
He's driving, he's
He
shooting.
gives it 4 nubs down.
So I never found a video of the dude driving a car, but here's video of him shooting a gun, which I still don't, because he does kind of have nubs. He's not quite Torso the Kid. Loading it.
Oh, man.
They got to blur out the gun. No, it feels like you got time to get away.
Yeah. That probably took him 20 minutes to get out of the car.
Yeah. He's pretty happy about that.
Yeah, he hit the neighbor's cat.
Well, there it is. Torso the Kid. Deadly guy. We finally got him, though. He didn't get far.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, actually, he did get far. He got across state lines. Never
And dumped a
mind.
body. How did he even get the body dumped?
He had to have had some help. I'm not
Probably.
positive. I still want to see how he
He
drove
had a
the
helping
car.
hand, of course.
I won't. It's eating me up inside to see how he drove
Nothing?
a car and
That
shot
drew
a gun.
nothing from you?
I didn't hear it.
He probably had a helping hand.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, he had to have. They're probably like, all right, look, we're done. We're done helping you. All right, Kyle. Opening day. I won't play the licensed music. We
Can't do
got
it.
in
Not in this economy.
in San Francisco. What was it? AT&T Park. They've all changed
I thought it
names.
was Petco or something.
Petco is where the Padres play.
Oh.
Yankees got Max Fried on the hill versus the Giants' Logan Webb on Netflix. 6:45. I don't know if that's Mountain Time or Eastern Time. Sorry.
It's Netflix time.
Not on the Yes Network. Yankees minus 126. Giants plus 104. Yanks have a stacked lineup. I think I'm going to be in on the Yanks today. I'm gonna take
Yeah,
the
and
Yankees
you know,
starter out.
as we said earlier, we're going to take our prop on Aaron Judge to homer plus
Yep.
246. So
And to celebrate opening day, let's take a quick peek at a video of a baseball Karen out there.
I loved this video. And to set it up, I cannot imagine my mother, who's a watcher of this show religiously.
Yes.
Thank you, Mom. She would never do this.
No.
We basically had an agreement. You don't come on the field or start yelling at people. That's not her personality anyway, but this would not fly.
Here we go.
Simple tag.
That's not even that hard.
That wasn't necessary. I tagged him.
She tagged him.
Joe on his head.
Shut up, bitch.
Yeah, big time.
The dad should have been yelling that.
Yes.
Will you shut up?
Well, look, that wasn't a hard tag.
That wasn't. He's got a helmet.
He's got a helmet on, and it wasn't. He was going down.
He
to
fell.
make the tag.
He fell.
He made the tag.
Yeah, parents, just shut up sometimes and let your kids work through it.
Let the kids be kids out there. Shit, I used to get plowed over by like pulling guards when I was a sophomore, like 140 pounds on varsity. My mom wouldn't do shit. Tell me to get stronger, basically. All right, Kyle, as we wrap up our Sweet 16, I was going to say weekend. It's not weekend. Sweet 16 show. Give us some words of the week.
Word of the week, dress code.
Oh.
Ruth's Chris has said they are going to a dress code. And I can appreciate this. I mean, flip-flops and pajamas everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Come
no
on.
Dice. No
I
dice.
mean, we could clean it up a little bit. I like to be comfortable at the airport too.
Yes.
But
I wear joggers and a
maybe put on a bra
t-shirt.
or some underwear would be all right.
Yeah. Hey, we do it for this show. Now, we used to not. You should have seen us before. Baby.
Oh, I had a beautiful robe I used to wear.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
National divide over dress codes. It's
National
back with a
divide?
debate over the dress code at steakhouse chain Ruth's Chris and what it calls proper attire, asking guests to remove all hats and not come in with gym wear, pool attire, tank tops, or exposed undergarments.
Doesn't that just seem
Chili's
to not
posted
be
about that,
said?
saying the only
Yes.
dress code at Chili's is you have to be dressed. We've been here before.
I love Chili's chimed in.
Tampa Airport announced itself as a pajama-free airport. And although it later claimed to be joking, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy was serious as a pair of slacks when he said all air travelers should dress with respect.
I'm not fining anyone if they wear their pajamas on the airplane, right? That's not what we're doing. We're asking people to maybe dress a little better.
If we're honest, it can certainly seem like the Sean Duffys and the Ruth's Chris's of the world are losing this battle for standards. A few years ago, after all, the U.S. Senate itself started to allow lawmakers to wear whatever they want, which for Senator Fetterman included shorts and sneakers in the chamber.
I don't know if I'm down with that.
I'm not
Later,
either.
people forget this. Lawmakers voted unanimously to reinstate a dress code, and it was a popular move. So I don't know the answer here, but it's hard to argue with Mark Twain, who said, clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. The same may be true for people in pajamas.
Shut up, bitch.
That guy thought he was so cool saying that
come
at the
on.
end.
Serious as a pair of slacks?
Yeah, just
what asshole wrote that?
Just don't be an ass. I mean, I felt like
wear normal clothes.
I thought the Ruth Chris
I mean, is
thing,
it that hard to wear jeans and a t-shirt and a pair of shoes to Ruth's Chris?
That seemed like pretty standard.
But Chili's will take you.
They'll
You
take
don't even
you.
gotta wear shoes, and you can get those margaritas. And they got $2 margarita night.
And those sizzling fajitas where they just put water on a hot plate before it comes out there. My words of the week. Spring has sprung. Baseball's here. The Sweet 16 is here. We're ready to go. Fellas, we're about to ditch the hoodies. Better get your abs. Get some Final Four abs. We're going to be in swim gear soon. Cut the carbs. Drink plenty of water. Get yourself ready to go. But more than that, enjoy it. Shit, it's 85 degrees here in Denver. It's been a stretch. And we've had a long day recording already through it. I'm surprised we're surviving the Know Nothing Sports Garage Studios. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy baseball. Baseball's back. I had a bunch of music to play for, but we just can't. I don't want to do it. It'd be too much work.
We can't afford the
for
strikes
at the end. Well, that's going to do it for us. Go Hogs. Go Blue. And go Yanks. I'm going to take the Yankees.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? What am I, stupid? Give us some picks. Give out your picks
For the whole tournament?
No, just your bet. What you're betting.
Oh, I'm going to take Arkansas plus the 7.5. Probably will buy a point. Maybe buy a point.
I would like to get it up to the 8.5 at least.
I'm going to take
because that's that's 4 buckets.
St. John's. I'm going to take them in the points. And those are my two favorite games this entire weekend.
Yeah. My two play. Well, tonight, Yankees. I'm going to take the Yankees. That's just going to be fun money. Some of the money I won from the parlay with the Hardwood boys. My 100 challenge for kids play. Go to 100challengeforkidsplay.org. Can't go 0-3. Iowa -3.5. That's my big one. That's going to be my big play.
If you go 0-4, you're just donating.
Just donate. Just there it is. Yeah. And then my other play is UConn -1.5.
You know, speaking of the challenge for kids, 100 challenge for kids, a buddy of mine actually just ran a 50K.
How did he do?
Did it in 9 hours and 36 minutes.
So they're looking at 18.
I mean, whoo,
good luck to
doggies,
them, boys.
That's going to be a tough one. Good luck to y'all.
Good luck to you, Jared and Matt out there. With that being said, we're out of here. See ya.
See ya.